Here we go, here we go, here we go. What up, what up? That's right. That's right. I'm going to sound old right now. I'm going to sound old. These kids, they don't work. They don't work. I mean it in two ways. I mean, they are literally allergic to labor for wages, for one. But they're non-functional. They're broken generation of kids. They need to follow the generations long before mine even, where Chuck and Ed, Jimbo, they would break their backs 10, 12 hours a day on a steel beam 60 stories high in the air. Did those motherfuckers complain about working? Are you kidding me? Hell no. No. And when that lunch whistle would blow, they would slide their asses down that brontosaurus tail right into their 15-minute lunch break. 15 minutes. That's it. And what was in that lead red box? Nothing but a drywall sandwich and a can of frozen orange juice concentrate to wash it down with. Those guys complain? I don't think so. No. And it wasn't over there, no. The day was not over. They still have to punch out Dodge, Tony, and Paulie on the way out the door because they're 2 months behind on their union dues. Make sure they don't break their legs for that. Tough. You mean complain about work? This was one work day. These dudes, that was a tough generation, I'm telling you. And know what they didn't have in that generation was the technology. That's destroying us. That's right, I'm doing it. I'm blaming the technology. It's to blame. And is it because these retards sit on these screens all fucking day? No, that's not why. No, it's because back in the day, in the days before social media, we had a thing called social order, which meant in a group of guy friends, which I was in, if you bent your wrist in a weird way, or you skipped along down the street in a silly manner, or frankly did anything that made any of us sexually uncomfortable about ourselves, you get sorted out. That's a euphemism for getting your ass beat. That's right. Listen, we all got our ass beat. That's how it was. And was there any technology, like a phone, a ring camera, a flock camera, to incriminate anybody for the beating? No. No, you took your beating. And if you wanted to get help, you crawl your pussy ass to the nearest payphone and hope mama gave you quarters in the morning, because otherwise you fucked if you don't. Sad to watch, really is. I have a friend, he's very concerned. He's got a son going through this. He walked right out of his job. He said, I'm not working anymore. He called it the big quit. He also called it the mass resignation. He also said the kids call it a no work movement. I'm thinking, these kids need to spend less time naming things and more time getting a fucking job, and that'll alleviate a lot of their problems. But I digress. I go on to tell him, I'm concerned for the future population of our world. He goes, how so? Procreation numbers are way down. Way down. It all has to do with the no job thing. How so? Well, how can we procreate when there's no hand jobs, there's no blow jobs, foot jobs, your occasional little nub job? And don't worry, I'm not king shaming, you know. I got my own proclivities. My favorite is the rib job. But how can we procreate without the requisites for it? It's not going to happen. Procreation down. You know what else is down? Star Wars numbers are down. Because when these kids hear the sound of Jabba the Hutt, that scares the shit out of them. It's crazy. I said, maybe sometimes when people are in need, they turn to religion. Maybe he's like, bro, I'm way ahead of you on this one. We took him to church. He talked to the priest. He actually started taking to it. A few weeks, he was doing really well. He was reading the Bible. He was going to church every Sunday. The parish even was going to get him a job. Can you believe that? Employment. He was going to break the curse. They do Bible studies one Sunday. They're studying the Bible, and he's doing really well right up until the moment they get to the book of Job. Slams that shit shut, runs out the room. Unemployed and an atheist once again. It's not good. It's not good. Christianity ruins everything. Reminds me of when I dated a Christian girl. Yeah. Big old Jew face like me. Dated a Christian girl. She was great. Got so serious she wanted me to meet her mom. Yeah. I thought it through, and I was like, she's braver than I would. I would never bring that chick's ass home to my mom. Are you kidding? My mom would have a knip shit. She'd be like, what are you, my sugar now? And she would disown me. You know, like Jewish mothers do. But I was like, I like this girl. I really wanted to get in her pants. So I went. I did it. And boy, that lady made me feel uncomfortable. I gotta tell you. It was like she had like X-ray vision and she could see right through my hat and see my Jew horn. I was like, damn, how's she doing that? Christian devil powers. Damn, but you know what? I bit my tongue. I soldiered through that night. It did make for one awkward Christmas, though, I gotta tell you. But it also got me thinking at the end of the night that people are prejudiced, especially when they come to the protectiveness of their child. We become very prejudiced. Just like I didn't want to bring a chicks home, right? What if a Muslim wasn't going to bring home a white person? Or worse, a Jew like me? I won't even go there, what those people would do. Or if a Mexican brought home a gringo, that would be most no bueno. Or maybe like an Asian bringing home a round eyes. They would be disowned on the fucking spot. Yeah, it's like a girl of any race or any religion bringing home a black guy. It would just be devastating to the parents. Ruin them, crush them. And don't hate on me. Don't shoot the messenger. Even the black fathers, at least the ones that are in their daughters' lives, they know exactly what I'm talking about. Right? Come on, you do. I know. It's sad. It's like a unicorn getting stabbed to death by its own horn. But I wasn't holding the horn, folks. I wasn't holding the horn. It's just the way it is. Tragic! Love you guys. Thank you. You've been great. La 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 la! Oh! Yeah! Oh!